Mike LePorte back with you on the Rural Radio Network, and Stacey Agnew is with us, who is an executive director of the FFA Foundation.
That's right.
And tell us, you guys are always doing interesting things. What's the state of the state?
Yeah, the state of the state. So currently this week we have all 7 state FFA officers traveling Nebraska with us, visiting our industry partners, and the goal with those visits is to help the students connect with our partners, but also learn more about specific careers that exist across the state.
Stacey, the FFA has been a real success story always, but you know, in Nebraska here, boy, we've had growth, and it's just been so popular.
Oh, we couldn't be more excited about the growth that ag education and FFA have had in Nebraska. Just in the last 5 years, we've had over 30 new agricultural education and FFA chapters started, all the way from rural communities like Bridgeport, Nebraska to Omaha, Bryan. And so we're really excited about that, because what that means is more young people will learn about where their food comes from.
As far as kind of the FFA Foundation and some of what's happening there, any particular emphasis for you guys?
Yeah, so this month, the month of August, is typically when we do our FFA jacket campaign. And so individuals can go online to anyffafoundation.org and make an $80 donation that is designated for a jacket. And we go through a jacket selection process where we help students that financially may need a jacket, as well as students that may be from new FFA chapters. So that's what we're doing during this month. And then starting in September, we'll have the I Believe in the Future of Ag campaign, which is a campaign that helps raise funds for local FFA chapters. So people can go online and donate to any FFA chapter across the state and make a tax-deductible donation. 100% of that donation goes directly back to that FFA chapter.
Now, we were kind of cooperating with some folks where different funding mechanisms were being interjected with new innovative type things. Tell us just about a couple of those. Yeah,
so we have one new program that'll be coming up at Husker Harvest Days. We have the Titan Tire Auction. Titan last year came forward and asked if they could donate some tires to Nebraska FFA, and we said sure, and we did an auction last year and raised nearly $40,000, which significantly helps with program funding for the foundation that impacts over 150 chapters across the state. So excited about that partnership.
The FFA program has obviously the reputation of being such a leadership development program, but I don't suppose the fact that we've had some pretty good times in agriculture in general here in the last several years probably doesn't hurt the whole equation. It
doesn't, and there's probably several factors in why we see the huge increase that we've seen in ag education across the state. And I'd like to believe that, the good people of Nebraska believe in investing in young people and helping them connect back in rural Nebraska. And, certainly the ag economy has a part of that. And so we'll continue to advocate for more agricultural education programs across the state, both rural and urban.
Now, if people would like to go somewhere and plug in and we're online, I know that you have a nice website where they can get more info.
We do, and there's our website at the foundation if they would like to give and think about different ways of supporting FFA at the local level or at the state level. They can go to anyffafoundation.org. If they'd like to learn more about ag education, they can go to neaged.org, and there are a vast amount of resources about ag education and FFA.
All right. Executive Director of the Nebraska FFA Foundation, Stacey Agnew, our guest here on the program today. This is the Rural Radio Network.